Okay, so I think we are back set up to where I've got my chat visible. I can actually see the chat window this time. So, welcome back to the channel. We're going to go ahead and continue on with the Game of Thrones Kingsroad, the story. So I hope you guys enjoy. Just gonna run past these guys. I don't think they matter too much. Wondering how we're gonna get across this ravine, though. Oh, okay, so the bridge is back in effect. If you saw the previous video, I believe we showed this bridge being out. There was no way to get across before they dropped the new section of story. Suppose I'll have to find something else to take. Oh, okay. Ow, bro, you die first. Wow, somehow that affected two of them. Alright. Hello, commoners.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're leaving your lands?
Not much to leave, really. First, the Morrigans come and took half the harvest, said it's to feed the king's swords. Then, no sooner have they marched off, a band of them very swords rides through and puts the whole place to the torch. We can't stay out here neither. Heard tell there's a plague creeping up from the north.
Where are you bound?
Storm's End, sir. Big walls, plenty of soldiers. Might be safer there. If they let us in, that is.
The road ahead's clear. Safe travels.
Alright, let's head over to the castle. But first, there is a scroll here. Thank you. I really need to be able to bite rabbits and stuff with the wolf. That would be the bee's knees.
Drink some ale, toss stones at birds.
Saker, wanted for desertion, murder, middle-aged male, large frame, wearing Baratheon armor. Deserted after disemboweling one of House Morgan's household knights during an argument. Interesting. Alrighty. What about you? Tia, wanted for disobedience, fornication, and murder. Alright, that's a list. Late teens, oh my goodness. What, 17, 18, 19? Unraveled the vows of marriage between Sir Will Musgood and his lady wife, suspected of said wife's subsequent death by poisoning. Wow. Interesting. I don't know about this one. Red Pin, wanted for heresy and murder, middle-aged male, brown hair, pale of countenance. Murdered his wife and her paramour in a fit of rage. When guards arrived at the scene, there was no sign of either Penn nor the bodies. Interesting.
Best find this associate first.
Darian, wanted for theft, smuggling, aiding, and abetting the enemy. Male, mid-20s, blue eyes, thin build, known smuggler. Smuggling food into Griffin's Roost, feeding enemies of the crown. Known associate Salomon, held at the Crow's Nest Tavern until claims can be verified.
Heard you had some herbs stolen?
Not stolen, just taken. Without my consent. Well, I didn't stop her. She has this way, you know? Speaks soft, laughs at my foolish jests. Touched my arm once.
And then she ran off with Sir Musgood.
Aye, fool I was. Thought maybe she liked the quiet sort. Turned out she liked knights, with land and gold.
You know where he is?
At court in the nest, most like. If he's not in bed with her, lucky piece of shit.
Oh, that guy's down bad. And Sia, wanted for horse theft, willful disobedience, young woman, thin build, dark of hair, accused of abusing her access to Haywain stables through her husband, the town's stable hand, with the purpose of stealing the crofter's prized horse. Interesting, okay.
You want a drink? Buy your own. If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it quick.
I'm looking for Darian. You know where he is.
Darren? Never heard of him. Best look elsewhere, friend.
I know you sold him out. Figure he knows too. Think he's the forgiving kind.
Shite. Never should have let the bastard rope me in. I didn't know what he needed the cargo for. All I did was deliver it to him.
That's not my business. All I need is his head.
Hells. Ugh. Better his than mine. There's some ruins. East of Lower Roost. Half a day's walk, less you ride. Darian found some old tunnels there. Used them to stay out of sight. Like to find him there now.
Sir Musgood? I'm looking for Tia.
Of course you are. Everyone is. The highborn want her flogged, the small folk want her hanged, and I...
Your wife's dead. I need to find her killer.
I know she's dead. I buried her myself. Tia... She knew what she was. Bed warmer, nothing more. I never promised her anything else. Then my lady fell ill. Sudden, strange, and Tia...
A bed
was gone.
warmer.
There's an old mill down the road in
Interesting.
Haywain. We met there sometimes. Could be she's waiting for me there.
Dang, bro. Really? A bed warmer? Oh man, I bet she freaking went crazy. Robert's Rebellion, Bell's Trident Mander. These names echo throughout Westeros like the names of great heroes and not the battles that doused the flames of Targaryen rule that had spanned almost 300 years. Some of this stuff is actually really well thought out and delivered on. Battle of the Blackwaters, sky turned green, water turned green, flesh melted off my brothers like butter on warm bread. The smell. Can't stop smelling that smell. The Blackwater, it. Gods. At this point, the man became incomprehensible. His body is still strong, but the wildfire seems to have scalded his mind. More study is required, but I fear he may never be fit to fight again. Please do be careful. I've heard tell of the shadow cat lurking the roads around here. Not to be trifled with, I'd say. Shadow cat? Ooh, we've got another new ferocious beast. That brings me some joy right there.
Yes? You should be out helping in the Bailey.
My lord, His Grace sent me to aid you with the sellsword traitors.
I see. An army would have been more welcome. I've never known Stannis to have a sense of humor. If the king is to have any hope of marching anywhere soon, Griffin's Roost must be retaken. Ride out to meet my nephew, Edgar. He's forced the traitors into a retreat. Most of them are now holed up in the keep.
Where can I find your nephew?
He was here not long ago. You just missed him right out. He set up a siege camp along the road to Griffin's Roost. You'll find him there.
Ooh, the Black Crow. Mulder Storm, wanted for sedition, disturbing the peace. Late 30s male, strong of build and thick of brow, disowned son of House Barnes. Reported for speaking against the throne and established laws of succession at the Morrigan siege camp. Alright. All bounties acquired. Take that. And this as well. Oh, I missed. Well, it looks like we missed a little tiny side mission.
What happened here?
These men were traitors.
How'd you find out?
Because we fought with them, yes? Rode together, drank together. Then they vanish one night. We find them later, bellies fat with stolen meat, pockets heavy with plunder. It is not hard to see. They break contract, they break faith, we settle it. Simple.
Who were they working for?
Who knows? Maybe themselves. Maybe someone whispering in their ear. Some sellsword's only loyalty lies with gold.
Lannister gold?
I mean, yes. Maybe so. Either way, Lord Stannis has no need for such men.
Your commander, Edgar. Where is he?
What do you want with him?
His Grace sent me here to aid him. He should hear of this.
Ah, that won't be necessary.
Oh, maybe this guy was the traitor. Are you gonna? Yep, you are. Yep. Totally should have seen that coming. Nothing stands out. Pockets are empty. Nothing here. Let's jump on up these ladders and grab that scroll. While we're up here, we might as well go ahead and clear this puppy out. Wow, that took quite a lot longer than I anticipated. Alrighty.
Fancy yourself a nut, eh?
Excellent, now we've just got the big fella down here in the back. Let's go ahead and buff up.
either. You can thank me for a quick death. Savor that cut. You won't be getting another. How'd that feel? That ain't the last of it either. You can thank me for a quick death.
Well, I'll be damned. That guy took a lot to kill as well. Difficulty definitely spiked here in this zone of the Stormlands. So that's kind of nice, honestly. Let's see what this peddler has to offer. Merchant, you have a projectile expansion. We'll go ahead and buy that. Sell the goods. Cool. Yet another trading post unlocked. That's very nice. Looks like the ferocious beast, yep, is right down here. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead over to that ferocious beast and check it out. Might as well. We're pretty much up here. We'll have to go grab a few baits. Not sure what it actually takes, but we will find out. Toot sweet. I need a special kind of bait. Shadowcat bait. We can definitely make some. We'll just make a bunch. Why not? Alright. Fingers crossed we don't die immediately. And that we can actually hold our own. Let's see how this goes. Looks like we passed a scroll on the way in here. Well, that did not go perfectly smooth. That was a lot of fighting for no final reward, so we will hold off on him for now.
Trophies. Man's kept busy. Body's still warm. Killer can't be far. They're human. What kind of a man would do this?
Hey Kaz, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day or had a good day.
Find anything you like. Each and every one of them was an enemy of the crown. Deserved worse than what they got.
Aye? Doubt the knight you sliced up would agree. I'd tell you to come quiet, but no one ever does.
Huh? Here to join them then, eh? Your heart will make a
Oh,
fine
very
sacrifice
nice. That's
to
awesome.
the heart tree.
That's a heck of a dang windfall right there. Today's pretty much my Friday. Oh my goodness, this guy is going to be difficult to kill. Ow. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to murder this dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. That's, that guy's not friendly. Everything down here hurts. Why? How is that? I'm at 13,000 or... Let's see. Yeah, I'm at 113,000 momentum now. And all these dudes, they hurt so bad. Oh no, I'm like right on the money for this zone. Like just a little bit too underpowered. Well, not underpowered, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I fit perfectly. Should I go over there? Should I see? Let's see. Yep, there's one. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and hit the other one from up here, I think.
is. It's strong wood, no? We cut it down, use it for a ramp.
You know these woods, yes? This demon tree with the red leaves and pale bark. What is it?
A weirwood. The old gods see through it. The face was carved for them.
Yeah, you Westerosi. Always with your gods in trees, rocks, birds.
Your king serves the Lord of Light now. Your tree is a false god. Wood is wood. We cut it, shape it, turn it into a battering ram.
This tree is older than your sword, that keep, and the throne. You touch it, you'll answer for it.
You threaten us over a tree? Ruhalor will protect us, and your gods will break the roost's gates!
I'm looking for your commander.
I couldn't tell you. Only just got back on my feet this morning. One of the traitors stabbed me in the shoulder last week while I slept. Made me miss all the fun. Heard the commander had him sniffed out and running for Griffin's Roost in no time.
I'm looking for your commander.
I haven't seen him since this morning when he put me on guard duty. Traitors have been helping themselves to too much of our steel. But now we've got a leader who's one step ahead of them. Probably about time we get ourselves in order.
Alrighty, well, I am gonna run and get myself some lunch. Thanks for jumping in and hanging out with me for a minute, Kaz. I'll probably try to be back a little bit later. I'm still at work, so we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful night. If I don't see you later, take care.